know what's in it, right? We have a little bit of yogurt. We have 1 teaspoon of honey. We have a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, a little bit of olive oil, and of course blue cheese. This is how easy it is to make blue cheese dressing. So we have like some butter leaves here. Whatever you have available to you, seasonally use. I like the butter. I also love radicchio. I love this. It's very yummy. You know, healthy food can be boring, and we do not want that, right? We want it to be exciting and good. And again, 1 bad thing, blue cheese, 1 good thing, bunch of lettuces. Evens it out. We're negotiating with ourselves. We're gonna be doing a yogurt and tarragon rub on the chicken. Okay. So I'm using yogurt, tarragon, red wine vinegar, no?
Red wine vinegar.
Put a little bit of salt on this puppy.
Just a little bit.
A little bit of pepper.
A little bit of pepper. You can
Okay, so why am I putting yogurt on this chicken? Because I want just a little bit of fat so it's not dry. 35 minutes later, you're gonna get this.
I'm Kelsey Hubbard here with Chef Gina Keatley, and it's almost Earth Day. We're talking a lot about sustainability, so we want to know what that means in terms of food. Thank you so much for joining us. I know you talk a lot about this in your job at Nourishing NYC and feeding people in need. When people hear the word sustainability, what does that mean in terms of the food that they're eating?
Well, you know, I don't think people recognize, where their food comes from. And a lot of times there is a carbon footprint to your meal. And so if you're buying things that are local and seasonal, you're really making a difference every day with every meal you have to the earth.
So when people want to buy local, the local food movement, tell us a little bit about what that is and how people can go about and incorporate that in their daily lives, because a lot of people are just used to running to the corner supermarket.
Well, I think the first thing is to recognize what is in season. And we live in America, so you can get anything anytime, but not only is it lower cost, it's more delicious. Like when you're looking at taste, you want to get something that's in season because it's flavorful. And it really allows people to connect with the food and be a part of their meal.
And can you get that at the supermarket, or should they look for farmers markets and organic food?
It's up to people. I mean, I don't try to push people on doing 100 miles, 200 miles. It's more about just understanding and being aware. We always encourage people to have maybe mini gardens in their homes. Who has basil? Who's of our basil people here? See, you could be making fresh basil in your kitchen.
And I know as founder of Nourishing NYC, you've campaigned against processed foods. You feed local families. And what is it about processed foods that we should know and that we should avoid?
Well, you have to be aware that the products you're getting are not, they're not saying how many things are necessarily in the boxes. So you might not realize how high the sodium is or the sugar. So just be conscious of what you're buying, what you're purchasing, and that you might think you're saving money and time by having a microwavable meal, but at the end of the day, learning how to cook, learning how to connect with your food is really, that's worth the extra few minutes.
All right, Chef Gina Keatley, thank you so much.
Thank you.